We're on Cortez Island, surrounded by this amazing garden. It's at a retreat known as Hollyhock.
Okay, Bruce, now for something special for dessert.
Awesome.
How about some chocolate truffles rolled in fresh lavender flowers?
I don't know if I can take all that.
Or you're gonna have to.
Oh,
and you're gonna have to. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to cut the prep the lavender for me too.
I'm an old lavender cutter from way back.
Great.
All right, we'll just pop off the flower?
Yeah, we'll just pop out the flowers, and then we'll cut it real fine with the knife.
Nice.
And you don't have to worry about cutting it too fine because it'll keep a lot of that color. And meanwhile, I'm going to get the melted chocolate prepared. Mm-hmm. So we'll take some of the fresh cut 70% bittersweet chocolate. Mm-hmm. And this is just for coating it in.
Right.
So I'll take about almost a cup.
Okay.
And we'll get in a double boiler.
I know this is going to be so great because the aroma, fresh plucked from the garden.
Oh yeah, well you can really get the aromas, as you say. They're just really coming to the table. I mean, it's especially with this kind of amount, it's just it's almost overpowering. We're going to temper this a little bit too, which means we're going to heat it up just a little bit warm on the back of your finger, and then we're going to add a little bit more to it. And when that's melted, tempering means it'll coat up a little bit, and when it goes on the truffle, that it'll make that shell hard, and without making it too soft. We have the ganache here. I'm just going to roll that up.
Okay.
The ganache being a rich chocolate sauce almost, but it's frozen. Basically, a half cup of cream for 1 cup of chopped chocolate. Mm-hmm. You'd bring the cream to a boil, move it off the heat, and stir in the chocolate and let it cool, and freeze it. Now I'm going to get my hands a little bit cold because I don't want to melt the chocolate. I want to make nice little balls if I can. So everything's got to be just right. Mm-hmm. And make sure your hands get to the point where you just don't want to have them in ice water anymore. And that's about it. You want to dry your hands well.
Uh-huh. So make people appreciate their chocolates more.
Well, it's nice.
Frostbite. We have to go through frostbite now to get the desired effect.
That's right. Well, I think it's all worth it though.
Oh, yes.
So here we have a little ball, and we'll just turn it in our hands.
Nice.
You want to apply too much pressure? Mm-hmm. There we have it. The temptation, of course, is not to start eating them right away.
Oh, yes.
The truffles are rolled. I'm going to put them back in the freezer for about 5 minutes, let them set up a little bit, and then we'll coat them and roll them in the chopped up lavender.
Aren't you going to make any for yourself?
I thought about it.
All right.
Okay, we'll take these right in the freezer then.
All right, give them a nice chill.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
We'll get that a fine chop. Like I said, we'll keep the color. Next, we'll add just a little bit of the more chocolate to the melted chocolate to temper it. Mm-hmm. Temperature down a little bit, just get it melted, and then we can pull the truffles out of the freezer.
All right, out of the freezer?
Out of the freezer, the truffles, they're cold enough now, but still a little pliable, which is great. So we just want to get a little bit of a coating on there. I'll pick it up with some forks, I'll throw it down, and you can move it around. Yeah, you can roll it around, and as soon as you see that they're fairly well coated, then you can just pop them on the plate next to you.
Okay.
Let's give this a try.
I like.
I'm rolling on the side to get some of the chocolate off. Give it a little texture too with the forks. All right, moving right along, huh? Mm-hmm. Nice little nibbler. All right. The key here is working a little bit quickly. Mm-hmm. And you don't want too much chocolate on it. You just want to coat it. Once you have a little on the side, then you're ready to go. So you keep rolling, and I'll keep rolling.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Cool. Jason, it's been a real pleasure learning these recipes from you here at Hollyhock, and to culminate with these lavender truffles, I didn't think it could get any better. You proved me wrong. Excellent.
Thank you, Bruce.
Beautiful.
Let's eat.
All right.
Check out the Hippie Gourmet's quick and simple cookbook for healthy eating, available wherever books are sold.